Beneath the bright skylines of America's greatest cities lies a hidden world, one shaped not by luxury, but by struggle, survival, and silent tragedies. From Skid Row to the subways of New York, thousands vanish into the shadows, trapped in a cycle of desperation. But what if some disappearances weren't just about homelessness? What if, in these forgotten streets, crime and survival intertwined in chilling ways? Join NVL Travel Documentary as we uncover the shocking truths behind America's homelessness crisis. This is more than a country documentary. It's a raw look at a world few dare to explore. Are you ready for the untold facts about countries beyond the travel brochures? Number 1. America's homeless crisis. The nation's most affected cities. Let's embark on a journey through the heart of America's homelessness crisis, venturing into the very epicenters where this issue is most palpable. Skid Row, Los Angeles, a city within a city. Skid Row, located in downtown Los Angeles, is a 54-blimp area that has become synonymous with homelessness and poverty. As of the year 2024, Greater Los Angeles homeless count, approximately 3,791 individuals were experiencing homelessness in Skid Row, with 2,112 of them unsheltered. This area has one of the largest stable populations of homeless people in the United States, a situation that has persisted since at least the 1930s. The demographic composition of Skid Row is predominantly African American, accounting for 58%, followed by Latinx at 25%, white at 13%, indigenous at 2%, and Asian at 1%. The median income in this community is around $11,000 annually, with a median age of 52 years. The area is characterized by a dense concentration of individuals living in makeshift tents and shelters, creating a complex environment where law enforcement, charitable organizations, and various other elements intersect. This convergence often blurs the lines between hope and despair for many residents. For example, consider John, a former construction worker who, after a debilitating injury, found himself without a home. Despite his efforts to regain stability, the high cost of living and efforts to address homelessness in Los Angeles have included initiatives like the Inside Safe program, which provides hotel rooms and shelters along with social services for homeless individuals. Understanding the dynamics of Skid Row is crucial for developing effective strategies to address homelessness in Los Angeles and similar urban areas. Tenderloin, San Francisco, the harsh reality amidst tech dreams. San Francisco, often hailed as the epicenter of technological innovation, stands as a beacon of prosperity, home to some of the world's most influential corporations, including Google, Apple, and Meta. The city's skyline, dotted with sleek glass towers, symbolizes immense wealth, a testament to the lucrative tech industry that has transformed the Bay Area into a global powerhouse. Yet, beneath this shimmering facade of success, a stark and sobering reality unfolds in the heart of the city. The Tenderloin District. The Tenderloin, long regarded as one of San Francisco's most impoverished neighborhoods, serves as a poignant reminder of the city's deep-seated inequalities. While billion-dollar companies continue to expand their reach, the number of individuals experiencing homelessness has risen at an alarming rate. In January of the year 2024, the city reported a staggering 8,328 people living without permanent shelter, marking a 7% increase compared to just 2 years prior. Within a few city blocks, the contrast between affluence and despair becomes painfully evident. Opulent high-rise apartments overlook sidewalks lined with makeshift tents and cardboard shelters. Michelin-starred restaurants serve gourmet dishes, distributing free meals to those in desperate need. Luxury vehicles glide through the streets, their polished exteriors reflecting the harsh realities of those sleeping on the cold pavement nearby. This stark juxtaposition underscores a growing crisis, one that forces society to grapple with uncomfortable questions about the ever-widening gap between the privileged and the marginalized. How can a city that generates billions of dollars in revenue continue to witness such visible and persistent suffering? What does it say about the social fabric of San Francisco as the city moves forward? These pressing disparities demand urgent attention, challenging leaders, corporations, and citizens alike to seek meaningful solutions to bridge the chasm between wealth and poverty. Manhattan and Brooklyn, New York, homelessness amidst the concrete jungle. New York City, the struggle beneath the skyline. New York City, renowned for its relentless energy and towering skyscrapers, is also grappling with a significant homelessness crisis. In November of the year 2023, approximately 92,824 individuals, including 33,365 children, were sleeping each night in the city's main municipal shelter system. This number swelled to around 123,000 by the end of December of the same year, marking a 76% increase compared to a decade earlier. The surge in homelessness is closely linked to skyrocketing housing prices and rampant gentrification, which have displaced thousands, rendering the dream of urban living a distant reality for many. Between the years 2000 and 2010, neighborhoods like Bedford-Stuyvesant and Crown Heights North in Brooklyn saw an influx of between 6,700 and 15,600 white residents, accompanied by a simultaneous decrease in black residents. This demographic shift underscores the profound impact of gentrification on long-standing communities. Consider Maria, once an administrative assistant, now seeking refuge in subway stations after an unexpected layoff and subsequent eviction. Her story underscores the fragility of stability in the face of economic upheavals. The increasing settlement of luxury infrastructure and displacement of low-income communities is shaping the way impressionable individuals make use of their environment. The city's unsheltered homeless population has also reached alarming numbers. In the year 2024, an estimated 4,140 people were counted sleeping on New York City streets and subways during a federally mandated annual survey, the highest number in more than a decade. This highlights the urgent need for comprehensive solutions to address both shelter and unsheltered homelessness in the city. The convergence of economic instability, housing unaffordability, and gentrification has created a precarious environment for many New Yorkers, emphasizing the need for multifaceted interventions to address this escalating crisis. Phoenix, Arizona. Survival in the desert's furnace. Phoenix, Arizona, is grappling with a significant homelessness crisis, exacerbated by its harsh climate and economic challenges. In the year 2024, the state experienced a 3.5% increase in homelessness compared to the previous year, totaling over 14,700 individuals without stable housing. The rise in homelessness is attributed to several factors, including escalating housing costs, inflation, and increased eviction rates. In January of the year 2024 alone, Phoenix recorded over 8,000 eviction filings, underscoring the severity of the housing affordability crisis. Additionally, the state's affordable housing shortage has left many unable to secure stable accommodations, further fueling the homelessness epidemic. Phoenix's extreme heat poses a severe threat to those without shelter. In the year 2024, Maricopa County reported 602 heat deaths, a slight decrease from the record 645 deaths in the year 2023. Notably, individuals experiencing homelessness accounted for a significant proportion of these fatalities, highlighting their vulnerability to the region's scorching temperatures. Substance use, particularly methamphetamine, has been identified as a contributing factor in heat deaths. Methamphetamine use impairs the body's ability to regulate temperature, increasing the risk of fatal outcomes during extreme heat events. In Maricopa County, Methamphetamine was detected in approximately 75% of drug heat deaths, underscoring the dangerous intersection of substance use and environmental stressors. Personal narratives: the human face of homelessness. Individuals like Robert, a former landscaper, now face the dual challenges of enduring extreme heat and lacking stable shelter, embodying the resilience required to navigate such harsh conditions. These personal stories highlight the urgent need for comprehensive strategies to address the homelessness crisis in Phoenix. In response to this crisis, local authorities have implemented measures such as expanding the operating hours of cooling centers and increasing public awareness campaigns to mitigate heat risks. Additionally, efforts to increase affordable housing and provide support services aim to address the root causes of homelessness. These narratives illuminate the multifaceted and deeply entrenched homelessness crisis across America. Addressing this issue demands comprehensive strategies, encompassing affordable housing initiatives, robust mental health services, and sustainable economic opportunities. Number 2. The hidden causes behind homelessness: why people end up on the streets. Let's delve into the underlying causes that lead individuals into homelessness, a complex issue influenced by various interrelated factors. One of the primary drivers of homelessness is the escalating cost of housing. Rental prices have surged at a pace that far outstrips wage growth, making it increasingly challenging for low-income individuals and families to afford stable housing. In many urban areas, the median rent has increased by over 30% in the past decade, while median household incomes have remained relatively stagnant. This disparity forces many to allocate a significant portion of their income to housing, leaving little for other essentials and increasing the risk of eviction. Moreover, housing policies often prioritize profit over affordability, leading to a scarcity of low-cost housing options. This shortage exacerbates the problem, pushing more people into precarious living situations or homelessness. Economic instability plays a crucial role in homelessness. The COVID-19 pandemic, for instance, resulted in widespread job losses, with millions unable to pay their rent or mortgages. Although some sectors have rebounded, many individuals, especially those in low-wage jobs, continue to face unemployment or underemployment. Additionally, the federal minimum wage has not kept pace with inflation, remaining at $7.25 per hour since the year 2009. This stagnation means that even full-time workers may struggle to afford basic necessities, including housing, particularly in high-cost urban centers. Mental health disorders and substance abuse are both causes and consequences of homelessness. Approximately 20% of the homeless population suffers from severe mental illness, and 16% struggle with chronic substance abuse. The lack of accessible mental health services means many individuals do not receive the treatment they need, leading to instability that can result in job loss and eviction. Substance abuse often serves as a coping mechanism for those facing the harsh realities of homelessness, creating a vicious cycle that is difficult to break without comprehensive support systems. The social safety net intended to prevent homelessness is often insufficient. Welfare programs and housing assistance are underfunded and unable to meet the growing demand. For example, only 1 in 4 eligible low-income households receives federal rental assistance due to limited funding. Additionally, societal stigma surrounding homelessness can hinder reintegration efforts, as individuals may face discrimination when seeking employment or housing. This marginalization perpetuates the cycle of homelessness, making it challenging for affected individuals to regain stability. Understanding these root causes is essential in addressing the homelessness crisis effectively. By tackling issues such as affordable housing shortages, economic disparities, mental health care accessibility, and strengthening support systems, we can work towards sustainable solutions that prevent homelessness and support those currently affected. Number 3. Game-changing solutions to homelessness: innovations that are making a difference. Homelessness is a complex issue, but around the world, groundbreaking initiatives and innovative solutions are proving that real change is possible. From revolutionary housing models to cutting-edge technology and grassroots community efforts, a multifaceted approach is reshaping the fight against homelessness. Revolutionary model that redefines solutions. Imagine a world where the first step to ending homelessness is providing stable housing, without conditions, without barriers. That is the essence of the Housing First model, a groundbreaking approach that prioritizes giving people a permanent home before addressing other challenges like unemployment, mental health, or addiction. Traditional models often require individuals to meet certain criteria, such as sobriety, employment, or rehabilitation, before qualifying for housing. But Housing First flips the script, recognizing that stability is the foundation for meaningful recovery. Once housed, individuals receive personalized support services, including mental health counseling, job assistance, and social reintegration programs. The success of this model is undeniable. Finland, a global leader in addressing homelessness, implemented Housing First nationwide and reduced long-term homelessness by nearly 70%, making it the only country in Europe where homelessness is actually declining. Rough sleeping has been virtually eliminated. Meanwhile, in the United States, the state of Utah pioneered this approach in the year 2005, and within a decade, chronic homelessness dropped by more than 90%. Other cities, such as Houston, have followed suit, helping over 25,000 people transition into permanent housing since the year 2012, leading to a 63% reduction in homelessness in the city. So why has Housing First not been widely adopted across the United States? The biggest challenges include funding limitations, policy differences across states, and the need for extensive social support services to accompany housing. Without long-term investment in mental health care, addiction recovery, and employment programs, simply providing a home is not enough. Yet cities that have committed to this model are proving that housing is not just a necessity, it is a solution. How technology and startups are stepping up. In the digital age, technology is playing a crucial role in supporting homeless individuals. Startups and nonprofits have launched innovative mobile applications to connect homeless individuals with essential resources. For example, We Shelter, a mobile application that allows people to instantly donate to organizations providing direct services to the homeless. StreetLink, a United Kingdom-based platform that enables the public to alert outreach workers about rough sleepers, helping them find assistance faster. Miracle Messages, an artificial intelligence program that helps reconnect homeless individuals with lost family members, leading to life-changing reunions. Beyond applications, big companies are also stepping in. Airbnb.com, the nonprofit arm of Airbnb, has provided over 210,000 nights of free, temporary housing for refugees and displaced individuals since the year 2020. Additionally, Tesla and other sustainable housing innovators are exploring modular, low-cost housing solutions that could be deployed in urban centers, providing sustainable, energy-proficient shelter for those in need. These technology-driven solutions prove that innovation is not just about profit. It can also be a tool for social good. The power of individual actions. While large-scale programs and technology play a vital role, the power of individual efforts should never be underestimated. Across the country, grassroots movements are changing lives one person at a time. Take the story of Khalil Saveright, a carpenter in Canada who built tiny insulated homes for the homeless during the harsh winters, completely free of charge. Then there is James Moss, a formerly homeless single father who went from living in his car to becoming an advocate for those in need. After receiving support from a viral fundraiser, he used the donations to launch an organization helping others find stability and employment. His story is a reminder that one act of generosity can set off a chain reaction of change. Across cities, community-driven employment initiatives are also making a difference. Skills training programs, resume-building workshops, and partnerships with local businesses are giving people the tools they need to escape homelessness permanently. By addressing the root causes of lack of education, job access, and financial literacy, these grassroots efforts create long-term solutions rather than temporary fixes. A future where everyone has a home. These stories and initiatives prove that tackling homelessness requires a multifaceted approach, one that combines housing solutions, technological innovation, and human compassion. From national policies like Housing First to mobile applications that provide real-time resources and local heroes dedicating their lives to helping others, every effort counts. Solving homelessness is not an impossible dream. It is a challenge that can be met step by step, action by action, and person by person. We can't change everything overnight, but that doesn't mean we should do nothing. Every small action matters. Every voice that speaks up, every act of kindness, every moment spent raising awareness, it all adds up. Now, take a moment and ask yourself this. If you lost your job tomorrow, how long could you survive on your savings? 1 month? 3 months? What if you had no financial cushion at all? The reality is, millions of people around the world are just one crisis away from losing everything. In the United States alone, over 650,000 people experience homelessness on any given night, according to the latest data from 2025. That's not just a number, it's a harsh truth that many are living right now. But there is hope. If you want to make a difference, there are many organizations working tirelessly to provide shelter, food, and job training for those in need. Groups like the National Alliance to End Homelessness, Habitat for Humanity, and Feeding America rely on support whether through donations, volunteering, or simply sharing information. You don't have to solve the entire crisis yourself, but even a small act of generosity can change someone's life. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your time, your attention, and your willingness to understand this issue are powerful. If this story resonated with you, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this video. Together, we can raise awareness and be part of the change. Because at the end of the day, the difference between having a home and losing everything can be just one unexpected event.